passenger seat, and 1,000 miles of blacktop beneath your feet. They told you the ceiling was as high as you go, that you reap the bitter seeds that you dared to sow. But the wind is screaming through the rusted outdoor, and you've never been a fan of keeping the score. The wolves are at the gate, licking their teeth, but they don't see the iron is buried underneath. So let them bark and let them howl at the moon. The tide is gonna turn, and it's turning soon. Throw your weight against the wheel and don't you let it slide. There's a fire in your lungs that they can't hide inside. Let the rain wash the dirt off your weary skin. You didn't come this far just to let the bastards win. Keep your eyes on the line, keep your heart in the race, 'cause there ain't a soul alive who can take your place. Who can take your place? The clock on the wall is a liar and a thief, trying to sell you a life wrapped in nothing but grief. But you're standing in the wreckage with the hammer in your hand, building something new on a stretch of broken land. It's a jagged little pill and it's hard to swallow down, but you're the only one who's still wearing the crown. It's a long road, it's a cold night, it's a hard fight, but you're winning. Your weary skin. You didn't come this far just to let the bastards win. Keep your eyes on the line, keep your heart in the race, 'cause there ain't a soul alive who can take your place. Don't you back down, don't you turn around. The kickers moving like a mountain stream, the silhouette of shadows chasing around the screen. They try to shut the future, try to kill the dream, but the frequency is rising, if you know what I mean. It's a war of the wires, digital fire, taking the leverage higher and higher. Don't let the greed turn a man to a liar. The rhythm is the only thing that won't retire. GameStop, be wise. Don't let them catch you with your eyes closed. And let the neon where the green grows. The market's a jungle, everybody knows. GameStop, be wise. Watch out the climbs and the wind blows, from the digital streets to the front row. Protect the harvest before the sun goes. Diamond hands in a velvet glove, rise your soul in the eye.
Pitch bent in the key.
Three shots rang, then a cha-ching. Turn my hunger to a gold ring. Every wrist got a price tag swing. Hear that echo, then a cha-ching. Ching, ching, ching.
Pockets on E, heartbeat louder than the AC. Eyes on the door, one deep, praying I walk out free. Face on the hood, no fear, talk. Dust on my shoes from the long walk. Hand didn't shake when the time came. Only thing louder was my last name.
Three shots rang, then the cha-ching. Turn my hunger to a gold ring. Every wrist got a price tag swing. Hear that echo, then the cha-ching, ching, ching.
Mama said, son, that path burns, but the bill stack never took turns. Whole block cold, every rich black, so I pin in my future in the kickback. Now the phone buzz every sunrise. Can you put me on with the sad eyes? They don't see the smoke in my dreams, they just hear the sound of the cream.
Was it worth it when the room went quiet? Only sound in my mind. Three sharp cracks and that little metal smile
Still plays back and rewind.
Three shots rang, then the cha-ching. Turn my hunger to a gold ring. Every wrist got a price tag swing. Hear that echo, then the cha-ching. Three shots rang, then the cha-ching. Now my nights don't never feel clean. Blood on the floor of my daydream. Can't unhear it, just a cha-ching. Started from the hallway, posters on the peeling wall, dreams scribbled in a notebook. Nobody answered when I called. Late nights at the kitchen table, beat up shoes by the door. Every no another cable pull me tighter to the core. Can't stop, won't stop, I keep running till the ground drops. Every setback, every roadblock turns to fuel inside my chest. Can't stop, won't stop, heart louder than a gunshot. Hey, turns to fuel inside my chest. Can't stop, won't stop, heart louder than a gunshot. I'm not looking for a soft spot. I was built for every test. First into the storm. Every scar on my shoulder writes the name I I keep running till the ground drops. Every setback, every roadblock turns to fuel inside my chest. Can't stop, won't stop, heart louder than a gunshot. Hey, I'm not looking for a soft spot. I was built for every test.
Paints the open road, a whisper in the breeze. No map to guide, no heavy load, just freedom if you please. A spirit wild, a heart unbound, no chains to hold us tight. On hallowed, unmolested ground, we dance into the light. Free spirit, nothing ties us down. We're soaring, wild and bold, across the sky, without a sound. A story to unfold. Open arms and smiling face, living out a dream. The mountains call, the oceans roar, a symphony of might. We chase the dawn and ask for more, bathed in the moon's soft light. Each moment new, a fresh embrace, no past to drag us low. We leave behind the hurried pace and let our spirits grow. Free spirit,
living out a dream. The wind our guide, the stars our friend. We wander ever free until the very journey's end, for all the world to see. Free spirit, nothing ties us down. We're soaring, wild and bold, across the sky without a sound. A story to unfold. No roots to keep us in one place, no fear to dim our gleam. Just open arms and smiling face, living out a dream.
My life is pretty full, it's complete enough to keep me going, just enough to stop me moaning. My life is pretty dull. The emptiness makes me wonder, what's all the point in the pressure I'm under? Stars shine brightly, TV nightly, looking for inspiration, but all I find is aggravation. Where am I going? Searching for meaning. Give me something I can believe in. This pressure is crushing, heavy as a stone, but pressure makes diamonds right out of the bone. I'm running on fumes, driving on empty, but I'll keep on going regardless of what sends me. Oh, yeah. Spending all that I'm earning, investing nothing to what I believe in. People say this, people say that, but when will I realize it's not me who's the fat cat? Sleazy brat, dirty rat who goes behind the best friends. Back believing myself now, I quite fancy that. Stepping up every day, kicking down the door, overcoming the odds, always coming back for more. Yeah, when my feet hit the floor and I stand up tall, the devil goes, oh shit, he's up, ready to brawl. Through the fire, through the dust, through the absolute worst. I'm taking the wheel, I'm breaking the curve. Where am I going? Searching for meaning. Give me something I can believe in. This pressure is crushing, heavy as a stone, but pressure makes diamonds right out of the bone. I'm running on fumes, driving on empty, but I'll keep on going regardless of what sends me. The key to success is to give it your all. Don't be a passenger and do nothing at all. If I can believe it, then I can do it. If I can imagine it, I got a map for my pirate ship, and an adventure to decipher it. The answer to everything is within me. The question is, am I thinking with the right key? For as long as I'm learning, my brain keeps turning, for the world is round, and I shall be proud.
Sending out a spirit to find another way.
magnetic storm can't stop it. Scanning the stars, alien transmission, locked into orbit. Starship Trooper, Babylon star, spinning the Voyager rocket flyer. No gravity gonna hold us down. Laser beam bounce, cosmic distortion, signals collide, unknown frequencies, strange vibrations, cosmic traveler. Sending out of space to find another race. Found ourselves a little cold, past the last dead-end road. Rust on the sign, paint half woe, and the vines that quietly overgrow. You kicked off your shoes by the mangrove, drew dumb marks in the sand and drove your name straight through mine like a fly drove line. Quick, crooked, somehow right. Meet me in our secret cove, where the wind still hums of what we almost chose, where the waves pull close, then they let us go. Yeah, we roll, then we broke, but I still roll back to that coast. Winter came to Bay in its alcove, shuttered shops, boarded doors, all stove cold. I lit up your last note on the old wood stove, watched the ink go stuck, watched it in a wool. I strove to forget, but the night and woe. You laughed through every passing car that drove past my window, past my pride, past the place I swore had died. Meet me in our secret cove, where the wind still hums of what we almost chose, where the waves pull close, then they let us go. Yeah, we rose, then we broke, but I still roll back to that cold. the alcove, beyond the mangrove. It's just a hidden trove of a love we interwove. Then we broke, but I still roll back to that cold, back to that cold. We leave the worries of the world so far behind, leaving every heavy shackle from me mine. No more puppet strings to pull and make me dance. Up on the crate of me, go take a chance. The Babylon system is a concrete cage, but here among the stars, me turn a brand new page. No more shaking hands with the ones who drain, only silver dust to wash away the pain. In the moon I found my home, in the stars I'm free to roam. In my soul I'm weightless now, in my soul I'm weightless now. Ashtray on the sill, let the coffee turn cold. Tired of the stories that the wicked man told. The code they tried to fit me was a size too small. Now I'm standing on the mountain, I'm standing tall. Trace on my polite where the shadows used to be. Every broken promise drifting in the sea. Cut the line tonight with a steady calm hand, planting my foundation in the lunar sand. In the moon I found my home, in the stars I'm free to roam. In my soul I'm weightless now, in my soul I'm weightless now. Tell me, is it lonely or is it just peace? When the noise of the city finally start to cease. Pack up the bed and leave the costume on the chair, breathing in the rhythm of the thin quiet air. Freedom is a melody that belongs to you. Red, gold and green in a sky of midnight blue. In the moon I found my home, in the stars I'm free to roam. In my soul I'm weightless now, in my soul I'm weightless now. Weightless, just a man on the moon. No more running, sweet, sweet vibration.
There's a hinge that's hanging, there's a floorboard that's thin. I'm a lopsided house with the rain leaking in. I'm a gear that's skipping, I'm a belt that's worn. I'm a heavy-duty canvas that's starting to get torn. The doctor says I'm unsteady, the law says stay back, but I'm just a train that's run clean off the track. I'm losing my grip, I'm losing my stride, I'm losing every place I used to hide. I've got a screw loose and it's rolling on the floor. I'm a lock that doesn't fit the key inside the door. I'm a leaning pillar, I'm a cracking pane, and you're the only gravity that's keeping me sane. brain. Yeah, I'm really shaking, I'm really spent. I'm a piece of scrap metal that's permanently bent. The neighbors say I'm clipping, the landlord said vacate, but I'm just standing here outside your garden gate. I'm hitting the ceiling, I'm hitting the wall. I'm a stack of heavy bricks that's starting to fall. They say I'm a wreck, they say I'm a mess, but I couldn't possibly agree with them less. They say I'm crooked, they say I'm unsound, but you're the only solid thing I've ever found. I'm held together with nothing but a prayer and share. And honestly, I like the way I rattle when you walk by. I've got a screw loose and it's falling out of floor. Oh, I'm a lock that doesn't fit the key inside the door. I'm a leaning pillar, I'm a cracking pane, and you're the only gravity that's keeping me sane. I'm held together with nothing but a prayer. Share. And honestly, I like the way I rattle when you walk by. I got a screw loose, hey, and it's falling out. Hey, I got a screw loose, without a doubt. I'm going crooked for you, overly hooked on you. I've got a screw loose. You're so erratic with the mission briefing, trying to chase the pump but you're out of breath. Don't know if it's gravity or just a feeling. Is this a life support or a slow motion death? First you want the offer, then you want the hedge, staring at the earth from the jagged edge. First you're up, then you're down, and then in between. Oh, I really wanna know, is it the moon? Oh, when the candle is green but the volume is low. Is it the moon? Hey, yeah. When the orbit is locked but you're letting it go. Is it the moon? I need to know. Is it the moon? Say we're losing our air. What do you mean? Is it the moon? Better make up your mind. You're over leveraged in the sea of vapors, trying to find a signal in the solar flare. You sold a dream on 20 white papers, but there's no liquidity in the thin out air. First you want the rocket, then you want the land, watching all your capital turn to sand. First you're up, then you're down, and then in between. Oh, I really wanna know. Zero OG, but the debt feels heavy. Stars are bright, but the ledger's empty. Don't let go of the tether. Don't let go. Is it the moon? Yeah. When the candle is green but the volume is low. Is it the moon? Tell me, is it the moon? When the orbit is locked but you're letting it go. Is it the moon? I wanna know. Is it the moon? Better make up your mind. Is it the mind? Is it the mind? You're so confusing, baby. Is it a star or just a satellite falling? What do you mean? Sound of static, then silence.
Hey, Elon, can we go angel funding? Walk, 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 walk.
I'm gonna pump some back. Only got 20 million in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a series. This is freaking awesome. Walking
walking to the pitch like, what up, I'm the big shot. Nah, I'm just pumped, I bought a moon base from a fire sale. Ice on the thrusters is so damn frosty. The PC's like, damn, that's a cold ass Yankee. Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in a flight suit, set my loafers, those are green. Draped in a solar sail and turned standing next to me. Probably should have vetted this, smells like FTX sheets. But shit, it was 99 cents. Copping it, fixing it, about to go and get some sentiment. Passing up on those offices, someone else has been bleeding and bummy in orbital. Fuck it, man, I'm mooning and pivoting and saving my equity. And I'm hella happy, that's a margin, bitch. I'ma take your granddad's bonds. I'ma take your granddad's bonds. No, for real, ask your granddad, can I have your dividend? Thank you. Tesla Roadster and some Starlink slippers. Dookie Brown satellite that I found digging. They had a broken rover, I bought a broken rover. I bought a space spec, then I bought a supernova. Hello, hello, my lead man, my mellow. Bezos ain't got nothing on my subspace game, hell no. I could take some shit coins, make them cool, sell those. The retail heads will be like, ah, he got the alphas. What you know about rocking the crater on your noggin? What you knowin' about wearing the liquid nitrogen skin? I'm digging, I'm searching through the wreckage. One man's bankruptcy, that's another man's exit. Thank your granddad for donating that gold bullion. Cause right now I'm up in here ruling. I'm at the liquidity, you can find me in the bins. I'm not stuck on searching in that section bonds. Your granny, your auntie, your mama, your mammy, I'll take those vintage blue chip secondhand and rock that mother fur. The built-in AI with the prompt on the mother fur. I hit the exchange and they stop in that mother fur. They be like, oh, that Nvidia, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $1 trillion for a PE. Limited liquidity, let's do some simple addition. $1 trillion for a PE, that's just some ignorant bitch shit. I call that getting diluted and pimp sheet. I call that getting tricked by the business. That yields hella low and having the same ticker as 6 other people. This sub is a hella don't peep gang. Come take a look through my telescope trying to find out from Earth, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't. Apin. Pumping bags, yeah.
I want your granddad's shares. They look incredible. I'm in this big ass position.
From that SpaceX down the road. Is that your grandma's private key?
We traded the subprime for synthetic alpha, bundled the prompts into AAA trenches, ghostwritten growth in the Silicon Valhalla, while we ignored all the snapping of branches. It's not just a house, it's the way that we think. Sold as a service and priced by the token, but the ledger is bleeding the digital ink, and the infinite scaling is finally broken. The GPU clusters are starting to whine. The venture is dead and the debt is divine, but who is the buyer at the end of the line? Who's left? Let the bubble burst, let the circuit board bleed. It's bigger than Lehman, it's built on a greed. For a god in a box that we couldn't afford. The margin is called and we're falling on swords. It's the 08 ghost in a brand new machine. The math is a ghost and the screen is a screen. Watch the trillion vote dream. Turn to steam. Turn to steam. Computers the oil, but the wells are all dry. Synthetic data eating its own tail. A circular logic, a beautiful lie. Too big to pivot, too smart to fail. The revenue was just a wash trade in disguise. VCs playing poker with ghost equity chips, but the hallucination is hitting the eyes as the blood red liquidity finally slips. No physical assets, no dirt, no brick, just a prompt and a prayer and a magic trick. If the AI can't think its way out of the debt, then what is the value that's left on the bet? System failure. Let the bubble burst, let the circuit board bleed. It's bigger than Lehman, it's built on a greed. For a god in a box that we couldn't afford. The margin is called and we're falling on swords. It's the 08 ghost in a brand new machine. The math is a ghost and the screen is a screen. Watch the trillion vote dream. Turn to steam. Watch the trillion vote dream. Turn to steam. Sound of a server room powering down. The increasing pitch. Explain how we lost it all. Generate response truncated. Response.
Woo! Hey! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bullish the bag holder was a jolly leverage soul with a private key and a hopium plea and a margin call out of control. Bullish the bag holder is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of dead, but the internet knows he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that white paper they found, for when they listed on the decks, he began to dance around. Oh, Bullish the bag holder was as liquid as could be, and the whales all say he would buy the spray just the same as you and me, yeah. Pump it, pump, pump, pump it, pump, pump, look at Bullish go. Dump it, dump, dump, dump it, dump, dump, lower than the low. Oh, Bullish the bag holder knew the Fed was hawkish that day, so he said let's moon and we'll exit soon, now before I melt away. Down to the Discord with a screenshot in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying foot me if you can. He let them down the candle charts right to the local top, and he only paused a moment when the liquidity hit stop. Oh, Bullish the bag holder had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying don't you cry, I'll be back on payday. Pump it, pump, pump, pump it, pump, pump, look at Bullish go. Dump it, dump, dump, dump it, dump, dump, through the floor of snow.
Sleeping on Main Street, thread count low and rough. Praying that this track phone holds a signal long enough. Got that George denim on, faded and it's warm. Why they rockin' Lil Piana since the day that they were born? Rockin' a Casio, watch that cost me 20 bucks. He got a Patek Philippe testing all his luck. It's the thread count, yeah, the fabric of our lives. It's the thread count, telling who survives. He jumping in the Gulf Stream, flying through the air. I'm on the busted Huffy, praying it'll get me there. Eating Kirkland signature from a giant pack. He got a personal chef, ain't no turning back. It's the thread count, yeah, the fabric of our lives. It's the thread count, telling who survives. Thread count. Thread count, yeah. Thread count. Yeah, you see the labels. You see the barcode on your soul. They sold the airspace to a Gulf Stream. I see the seams. Woke up on main stage, polyester nightmares, while he's on the Lurison deck, breathing different air. My Casio is ticking, counting seconds I came by. He's got an epidural, checking light years in the sky. I'm at Audi grabbing Kirkwood, praying that the car goes through. He's at a man getting salty, watching oceans turning blue. Why's my George denim feeling like a bag of stones, while his Laurel Piana is the fleece of the guys on his bones? It's the weave, it's the weight, it's the way we're designed. From the Dollar Tree house to the Bugatti lines. You see a label, I see a fence. You see a brand, I see the expense. Checking cricket bars, signals getting low. He's on a Bombardier watching empires grow. My old Navy pilot is Stefano Ricci silk. I'm buying VHO 5, he's the cream in the milk. A Salvation Army digging through the bin. He's at a McAllen auction, letting the 1920 spin. Patching up the hoofy with some hopper tough tape. He's got a Kooning cigar lin looking like a cave. Scrolling Sheen for a look that'll last a week. He's in Brunello, Cusinelli, custom and unique. My big pen is leaking on a Smiths and Dream. He's buying Flotty Islands while I'm skimming the cream. They box me in with Amazon basics while they build private spaceports. That's the real matrix. I'm in the fruit of the loom tank, riding on the bus. He's got a Coots account, he's the owner of us. Big lighters for the struggle, graph diamonds for the snuggle. Guild and cotton ripping in the wind. That's where the revolution begins.
Head and shoulders sharp enough to cut the glass ceiling. Back around constant and keeping time on the feeling. Checking Facebook Marketplace for things I might have missed. While he's a Maybach ghost, barely even exists. I'm just a barcode, somewhere in between. Check the tag on your soul. Is it goodwill or gold? I'm a billionaire in the fruit of the loom tank, taking this whole aesthetic to the bank. Is it enough?
One man's Amazon Basic is another man's Bespoke. One man's Dollar Tree is another man's joke. The cotton's just as heavy as the solid bars of gold. Or is it? Thread count.
When brass and drum have faded out and banners turn to thread, what holds the spirit of the land when hollow words are shed? A patriot is not a soul who waves a flag and stays, but one who shows up for the weak on ordinary days. We need no list of holy rules to tell us wrong from right. A child knows to dry a tear and share their light at night. For a nation's strength is not in steel nor borders drawn in sand, but resting in the simple fact that we can lend a hand. We guard each other as we go, we speak when something's wrong. True liberty is found when all can sing their own true song. We honor those who gave us life, the ones who saw us through, and pass along the kindness that our parents showed us too. We step in when a stranger falls, we welcome those who roam, because we know that everyone deserves a place called home. The cheat might win a moment's prize, the cruel might have their day, but in the end it's kindness that refuses fade away. You cannot love your fellow humans and turn away their pain. A caring heart's not built on creeds, it grows like summer rain. No prophet came to teach us this, no writing on the wall. We simply see another's hurt and answer when they call. So let the mighty towers rise and let the strong ones fall. The human spirit carries on because we're all in all. We keep the simple truth we knew before we learned to speak. A hand extended changes everything, and that's enough. Just that, a hand extended changes everything. Yeah! Fresh cut, fresh tea. Let's go! Yeah. Used to count change in the couch in my teens. Now I count days by the crop, what you mean? Got dirt on my shoes, but my pockets look clean. Every step that I take, I'm just rolling in the green.
Early in the morning, I'm awake before the screens. Coffee on the counter, Triple H on the scene. Turn a little hustle to a long run scheme. Playing one night deal, watch it sprout to a dream. Rolling in the green, let it pile, let it steam. I was living off of hope, now I'm living off a scheme. From a half tank, half plate, half of everything. The full heart, full safe, full color in the scene. Rolling in the green, rolling in the green. Yeah, now you can't turn to go and do your thing. Got my fam in the frame, we the crew, we the team. Now we walk through the world like we rolling in the green. Yeah, talk cheap, I don't argue with the cheap talk. I just feet wet, deep walk, hit a leapfrog. Triple H, heavyweight, when the beat drop. Used to get laughed at, now it's screenshots. Used to have to split fries 3 ways, now I'm buying time back 3 days. No chain, still shining when I breathe. Ay. Invest in the mind, that's a free raise. Take a little loss, that's tuition, that's a fee paid. Turn a why me to a we made. I've been leveling the game, each stage, walking through the doubt like a heat wave. Rolling in the green, let it pile, let it steam. Turn the couch cushion life to a tall money tree. From the bus stop rain to a first class seat. Same kids, same name, just a whole new belief. Rolling in the green, rolling in the green. Every door that was shut, now it slide when I lean. Got my fam in the frame, we the crew, we the team. Now we walk through the world like we rolling in the green. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about a king who don't need a throne. Every crown in existence wishes it was his own. They put thorns on his head, he wore it like stars. Turn the instrument of torch into the door of our hearts. Tell me who else does that? Who else is that? Name one other name that split history in half. BC to AD, time itself took his signature. Every calendar page, that's his signature picture. Caesar had an empire, Alexander had conquest. Muhammad had revelation, Buddha had rest. But this one here, Friday, the day hope went black. Then Sunday rolled over and death never came back. King's bow.
Nation shake. Every knee. Christ is king.
Yeah, say it with your chest. Every other empire's just a shadow and a guess.
Christ is king.
Let the universe attest. He was right in resurrection while they nailed him to his breast.
Christ is king.
Thrones crumble, he remains. Every dynasty dissolves like morning rain. But this one walks out of every grave they dig. Tell me, who's gonna stop him? Go ahead, show me big. They tried his bedroom, they tried Rome, they tried religious control. They tried crucifixion, his most famous role. Thought they silenced the movement, put the body in stone. 3 days later, heaven's voicemail.
Not home.
Check the stats, 12 men, no weapons, no budget. Turn the whole planet upside down, you love it. They died upside down just to prove that they meant it. If this ain't royalty, then royalty isn't. Buddha's in a statue, Muhammad's in a shrine, Moses in the Torah, Confucius in a line. But Jesus is eating breakfast with fishermen right now. Sitting next to you in traffic, bro, I see you nice brows. This ain't religion, this is residence. He doesn't visit, he lives in the residence. Call it incarnation, God with skin on. Not a distant monarch, but the friend that you sin on. Holiness didn't stay behind velvet rope, it got nails through his hands. That's the scope, that's the scale of a king who serves. Every wound he took became the way we're preserved. Yeah.
Christ is king.
Not a slogan, not a tweet. He's the reason death stuttered and had to admit defeat.
Christ is king.
Tell the shadows to retreat. Light don't negotiate, it just is, that's the heat.
Christ is king.
Every empire taking knee. You had your moment in the sun, now watch him be. He was alpha before alphabets were invented. He'll be omega when this whole thing's cemented. Let's talk about dominion, not land, not gold, but the kind of kingdom where the broken get bold. Where the last become first and the first get confused. Where the rules get rewritten by a kid from the pews. He doesn't need PR, no campaign, no spin. 2,000 years later and he's still trending within. Every heart that beats faster when hope seems lost. Every sinner who counts the forgiveness cost. See, kings build walls, this king he breaks them. Kings collect taxes, this king he takes them. All your guilt, all your shame, all the debt that you carry. Hands that hung the stars say, I'll bury it.
Christ is king.
Yeah, the only crown that fits. Every other diadem eventually splits.
Christ is king.
Watch the universe submit. He spoke it all existence and he's holding every bit.
Christ is king.
No vote, no election, eternal inauguration, perfect perfection.
Christ is king.
And here's the invitation.
Pilot asked the crowd. Pilot washed his hands. I wonder what will you do with yours? Yeah. Yeah. They talking about the highlights. They talking about the secrets. I see the owl at night. I see the faces in the light. They told me be a good slave, wear the chain. I told them nah, I don't want fame. I'm insane, walking through the Bohemian Grove in the rain. See the 40-foot owl, that's not a game. That's not a game, that's a signal, that's a sign. These demons running banks, running schools, running minds. They wear the suit like skin, hide the serpentine. Look me in my eyes and say everything's fine. Yeah, y'all ain't fine, y'all ain't divine. Y'all just hollow bodies with a borrowed spine. I see through the mask, I see through the design. That's why they blackballed me, took away the shine. That's why they cancel, yeah, put them on the shelf. Can't have a cracker telling everybody by themselves, yeah. Mask off,
Take it off,
mask off.
let me see.
Who you really are when the camera leave. Mask off,
Take it off,
mask off.
I can see the
Demon in the suit ain't fooling me. Little St. James, they got a temple there. Little children floating like they cargo wear. And you tell me that not ritual, tell me that not spiritual. What the men paying Epstein, 150 mil. No contract, nothing real. Just a handshake with the devil in the blood seal. Just a promise that your soul will never heal. Yeah, I was in the industry, I seen the gate. They made me sign papers, made me wait, made me meet with people I cannot name, made me play their game. Feel the shame, I said no, that's why I'm broke. That's why they laugh, that's why they joke. But I got the vision, I got the scope. I see the road they hanging from, I see the smoke. And the smoke rises up to the owl, and the owl sees everything. And the owl don't make a sound, but the owl knows your name. Project looking glass, they watching time. They got technology older than the pyramid. Stolen from summer, stolen from the sand. Now they using it to control the plan. They got markers on the children from the day they're born. Gateway programs testing since the early dawn. Find the ones who see too much, find the ones who know. Either make them soldiers or make them ghosts. Charlie Kirk saw something, now he dead. Virginia good for road, now she dead. And you telling me coincidence, and you telling me provided dance. I see the pattern, I see the thread, I see the bodies piling up inside my head. Messy naming names on the floor. Nothing happened, nothing more. That's containment, that's the game, that's the master staying untamed. Mask off,
Take it off,
mask off.
let me see.
Who you really are when the camera leaves. Mask off,
Take it off,
mask off.
I can see
The demon in the suit ain't fooling me. They told me not to write this, they told me not to speak. But I've been wearing masks my whole life, and I'm tired of the squeak. Y'all know who you are, y'all know what you did. The owl sees everything, and the owl's just a kid with his eyes open wide in the California night, watching the fire burn, watching the wrong and right. And he ain't saying nothing, he just sits there on his pole. But he sees the mask, and he sees the soul.
Y'all think it's millions? Nah.
It's a handful sitting in a room deciding.
They got you thinking it's 1,000 puppets on the stage with the masters backstage. Maybe 12 of them with age. The commander's in chief, he's a puppet on a string. The prime minister, just a duster for the king. Liberty and freedom, that's the dirtiest routine. Y'all cheer for actors, y'all vote for clowns. Behind the percolation, bloodlines controlling towns. They don't want your vote, they want your soul and fertility. They want your children's children for eternity. They are few, they are few. 12 old men in the room and they running you. They are few, they are few. They want the central bank, they want your money too, to steal your fertility, make your family incomplete. They are few, and they own the street. The gut is a compass, but they fill it with fear. Election night, that's the Super Bowl year after year. Two teams, same on the same payroll. They want your money printed, they want your interest paid, they want your wounds and droves, they want your children made into soldiers with the system, workers with the machine. Law says obey, faith says see. Law builds the cage, faith sets you free. Can you feel it? That knowing? That's older than the bank, older than their gods. That's the only thing they cannot counterfeit. Yeah. Epstein's island wasn't for sex, it's the complex, the bind the powerful to keep them in check. A handful of men watching a handful more, signing away souls on the wooden floor. They want the bloodline pure, they want the bank to endure. They sit in the room where the air is big. They own the central bank, they own the clique. They just think and the puppets jump. They just blink and the world goes thump.
They are few.
Yeah.
They are few.
Maybe 3 old souls and they running you.
They are few. They are few.
They want your fertility, your money too, to make you forget what the ancients knew. That the few are few, but the one is you. Yeah. Y'all think they want y'all look at the world and think the dog got it. Y'all look at the bombs, the banks, the bodies, and you think the owls laughing last. Nah, I read something. Old words before the lies.
The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
Not, might not probably won't, has not. You are from God, the one in you is greater. Not the one in the bank, not the one in the room, the one in you.
Do not be overcome by evil, overcome evil with good.
That's the assignment, that's the weapon, that's the win. The owl sees everything, but the owl never saw this coming. Choose light. The central bank, just a ledger. The money, just paper. The fertility, that's yours. The 12 old men, they think they're gods. But there's a voice in you older than pyramids. It knows they're few, it knows you're one. One with faith is more than few. With gold, 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 gold. Y'all think it's millions? Nah. Y'all think it's millions? Nah. Y'all think y'all think it's millions? Nah. Yeah. Word up you. Word up you. Word up you.
They are few.
Yo, it's Monday, March 16th. Musical news, headlines edition. Listen up. War with Iran week 3. Trump says we already won. But Hormuz is mined up. 15 million barrels gone. Oil hit 100 for the first time since 22. Tankers running gauntlets. Whole world watching what they do. Kamani got taken out on day 1 of the strike. Some Mataba stepped up, grabbed the title overnight. Dubai airport shut down. Drone fire near the fuel tank. Flights back up this morning, but the region's looking blank. USS Tripoli heading out with Marines and F-35s. Pentagon expanding options, keeping threats alive. Trump on Air Force One saying 7 countries gonna help. But if we already won, then why we asking someone else?
Someone else.
Headlines hit the wire, Monday morning breaking through. Oh, world keeps spinning, we just tell you what is true. News don't stop for nobody, that's the way it goes. Musical news, reporting everything the people need to know.
March 16th, that's the word. Headlines on a Monday.
Musical news.
We out. Catch us every single day.
Yo, it's Monday, March 16th. Musical news. Headlines edition. Listen up.
War with Iran week 3, Trump says we already won, but Hormuz is mined up, 50 million barrels gone. Oil hit 100 for the first time since 22. Tankers running gauntlets, whole world watching what they do. Khamenei got taken out on day 1 of the strike. Some Moteba stepped up, grabbed the title overnight. Dubai airport shut down, drone fire near the fuel tank. Flights back up this morning, but the region's looking blank. USS Tripoli heading out with Marines and F-35s. Pentagon expanding options, keeping threats alive. Trump on Air Force One saying 7 countries gonna help. But if we already won, then why we asking someone else?
Headlines hit the wire Monday morning breaking through. World keeps spinning, we just tell you what is true. News don't stop for nobody, that's the way it goes. Musical news reporting everything that people need to know.
March 16th, that's the word. Headlines on a Monday, musical news. We out, catch us every single day.
El plano ya está trazado, no busques afuera lo que tienes que cimentar adentro. Si el alma es frágil, el éxito no es un hogar. Es una cárcel de cristal, de cristal, de cristal.
Puse el primer ladrillo cuando el sol quemaba el lomo, aprendiendo que el respeto vale más que cualquier cromo. No es suerte, es ingeniería de un sueño que no se rinde, donde la ética es el muro y la verdad es lo que deslinde.
Cava hondo si quieres llegar alto.
Mis planos tienen manchas de café y de sangre fría, de noches que pasé diseñando lo que hoy es mi guía. Derrumbé la envidia, saqué el ego por la puerta trasera, porque una base sólida no entiende de una vida ligera. Arquitectura del alma, búnker contra la marea, construyendo una leyenda que ni el tiempo la golpea. Ladrillo de disciplina, cemento de convicción. Soy el obrero y el genio de mi propia evolución. Levantando el imperio legado. Levantando el imperio. Hay que tumbar paredes, sacar los escombros del pasado. Nadie construye un palacio sobre un terreno infectado. Usé mis cicatrices como refuerzo en las columnas, pa' que el miedo no me encuentre ni en las noches más penumbras. La disciplina es el acero que no se dobla. Si ves la fachada firme es porque el fuego la templó. El que no conoce el frío nunca sabe quién lo calentó. No soy un edificio de cartón para la foto del momento. Soy una torre de valores que resiste cualquier viento. Invierte en tu mente, los lujos se devalúan, pero el carácter solo se aprecia con los años. No seas un decorado barato en una ciudad de plástico. La verdadera obra maestra no se ve desde la calle. Se siente la paz de quien sabe que lo dio todo. Construye algo que valga la pena heredar. Desde Perú para el mundo. Legado, 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 legado. Levantando el imperio. Levantando el imperio, legado. Levantando el imperio. Levantando el imperio, legado.
No mercy. I don't talk loud, I just talk lethal, Every bar cut like it's sharp equal slice. They be playing roles, I don't cast people, nah. I expose truth, that's a dark sequel. They be chasing clout, I be chasing leverage. Building my name, I don't beg attention, never. If it's not money, I don't check the message, nah. If it ain't pressure, I don't feel the tension, none. I'm from a place where the love fake. Handshake, smile with a cut face. Where they dap you up, then they update, trying to take your spot. That's a cutthroat race. I don't need friends, I need outcomes. They need hype, I don't shout none. Nah. If I ever fall, I rewrote once, come back stronger. Now the drought done. Boom. They throw shots, I don't duck none. Nah. I return fire, make them rethink. Boom. If they talk slick, I don't say much, just line them up in a clean sink. Boss. I don't flex hard, I just prove easy. They be fake deep, whole mood cheesy, corny. I be moving like I got blueprints mapped. They be moving like they need TV. Lost. I got bars that could break ego. Crack. Turn a big dog to a small Chico. Tiny. I don't play fair, this ain't bingo. Nah. I just mark targets like it's free throws. Swish. Every line hit like a blunt force. Boom. I don't miss shots, I adjust course. Aim. If they sleeping on me, that's a tough choice. Sleep. I wake them up quick with a rough voice. Facts. I don't do talk, I demonstrate. Show. They be running late, I been set the pace. Ahead. If it's competition, I eliminate. Gone. No debate, I just separate clear. Yeah. Talk heavy. No mercy. Just bars.
Vom Block in die Charts, vom Bordstein zum Glas Champagner. Aber der Junge im Spiegel, der hat sich nicht verändert. Hör zu. Ich schreibe Zeilen, bis die Tinte meine Angst besiegt. In einer Welt, in der die Hoffnung auf dem Koma liegt. Es ist die Architektur der Träume Stein auf Stein gesetzt. Hab mich zwischen Fersen und den Frons auf selbst verletzt. Die Reimketten glänzen, doch die Seele ist matt. Ich trage das Gewicht meiner Gegend durch die Stadt. Wortakrobatik, jeder Satz ein Mosaikstein. Wollte nie der Beste sein, wollte einfach nur ich sein. Sie reden viel von Klicks, ich rede von Vermächtnis. Jeder falsche Freund ist nur ein Fleck in mein Gedächtnis. Vom ersten Atemzug bis zum letzten Takt im Takt. Ich hab die Wahrheit in einen Mantel aus Samt verpackt. Guck in den Spiegel, was siehst du da? Ein Stau oder den Jungen, der früher mal einsam war? Es ist die Reise zu mir selbst, durch den Beton. Vom ersten Tag an wusste ich, dass das alles so kommt. Wir sind die Stimme, wenn der Rest der Welt schweigt. Ein eigenständiger Weg, bis sich das Schicksal verneigt. Ja, guck
mal, die Jungs da draußen wollen alle Gold, doch wissen nicht, dass das Schicksal keine Fehler zollt. Ich hab die Maske abgelegt, mein Gesicht ist jetzt frei. Bin immer noch der Alte aus der alten Schlägerei, aber heute trink ich Wein statt Billigbier am Kiosk. Und die Sorgen von früher wirken heute fast wie Bioskop. Ich hab den Dreck unter den Nägeln mit Stolz poliert, und egal wie viel ich hab den Hunger nie verliert. Mein Viertel im Herz, meine Kids in der Hand. Ich hab die Fahne von dem Jungen hier gespannt. Manchmal direkt, manchmal asozial und laut, aber ich bin der, auf den das ganze Land hier baut. Es ist mehr als nur Musik, es ist die DNA, jeder Buchstabe echt, jedes Wort ist wahr, vom Asphalt bis ganz nach oben. Die Stimme wird lauter, der Nachhall ist gewaltig.
Guck in den Spiegel, was siehst du da? Ein Star oder den Jungen, der früher mal einsam war? Es ist die Reise zu mir selbst, durch den Beton. Vom ersten Tag an wusste ich, dass das alles so kommt.
Wir sind die Stimme, wenn der Rest der Welt schweigt. Ein eigenständiger Weg, bis sich das Schicksal verneigt. Ja, bleib dir treu, egal wer guckt. Das ist für die, die noch wissen, woher sie kommen. Originaler geht's nicht. Fokus.
I have prime ministers talking sinister over dinner when I'm administering the pain, rising up against the system. I feel like Django Unchained. My lyrics will leave your head flying like saucers when I'm leaving, smoke like saucepans cause I'm coming with the flame, flying with the mask and cape on, Batman symbol at the bottom of my boot when I'm stamping on your face. I don't know about robbing, sounds boring, but loot was scoring while we're robbing you. I'm boring up your mate. Geezer's earning, geezer's gurning. We'll leave the world burning when we're coming with the rage. This beat we're coming with sounds sinister. Nothing but absolute pain will administer. Shout out to the winners, praise God every day, but shout out to the sinners. Run up in the manor, pulling triggers, have your whole crew hopping like Tigger. This beat we're coming with sounds sinister. Nothing but absolute pain will administer. Shout out to the winners, praise God every day, but shout out to the sinners. Run up in the manor, pulling triggers, have your whole crew hopping like Tigger. Hey. I leave in all the pagans alarm like cars, pulling up in no blacked out mercs. And best believe we're armed with guns fatter than Biggie, and it's a fascia, we going to murk. I'll have you staring the stars, this ain't Saw 2, but I'll give the choice to you, so pick one. Get spun by my bars, or the bottom of this 12 gauge barrel. Best believe the bite from these slugs is gonna be viral. I don't have time for no funny man, no Will Ferrells, just geezers, paper chasing. No murder trials we're facing. If you do what I say, I don't fuck with them pagan beliefs. I worship the Most High every day. If you wanna make a demon time, like a vampire you will get slayed. I'll have you out for the count like Dracula. One punch straight to the jugular, straight through your chest when I pull out the blade. Big up the vampire slayer, you can call me Blade. This beat we're coming with sounds sinister. Nothing but absolute pain will administer. Shout out to the winners, praise God every day, but shout out to the sinners. Run up in the manor, pulling triggers, have your whole crew hopping like Tigger. Yeah, this beat we're coming with sounds sinister. Nothing but absolute pain will administer. Shout out to the winners, praise God every day, but shout out to the sinners. Run up in the manor, pulling triggers, have your whole crew hopping like Tigger. Walking through the back roads with my head on a swivel when I'm in this little town called Stabbots. Boatman coming like shadows. These maggots are trying to rob us, but all we got are blazing arrows. I warned you once, I warned you up like a rug. Don't make me repeat it like a parrot. You getting smoked with big fat slugs when I pull out this